Hi everybody, I'm coming to talk to you a little bit about a portable party today. So many of you have just started your journey on Posh and you're just learning all the ropes, and there's a couple different ways you can have a party. You can have parties in your house, you can have launches in your house, you can have flash sales on a private VIP page, and you can just write about it on your Facebook and send people to your referral link to get sales. Two other ways I like are in-home parties, which I've only done a couple of. Most of my income and commissions are from online parties and Facebook at night, usually on a weeknight, 7 or 8 o'clock. I play a couple games, and if you want to know where you can find the games, you can send me a message or a comment below, and I will definitely get you that information. It's on some of the graphic pages under games. But anyway, another way I love to do it is portable parties. And my husband is a teacher, and he works in a big school district with lots of women. And I don't live near the school. It's in Florida, New York. So this pampering party and other pampering parties that I've sent to other people's offices, you have to get approval because some people don't allow this kind of thing. But if you work in a school or you work somewhere where there is a break room, you can leave this in the break room, and I'm going to show you it. And it'll have a letter attached to it and explain what it is, and that's all you do. And usually, every time I've ever done it, I get at least 3 to 12 orders out of it. Sometimes bigger, sometimes less, never less than 3. I did leave cupcakes and catalogs at a couple places, and those sometimes don't produce any orders because you're not there to talk about the products, and so they just look at the catalogs and then they forget to order. So, and even when you follow up sometimes, they just don't. So this is I've had much better luck with than the cupcakes and catalogs that I was doing. So I'm going to show you. So you get like a 1-inch binder. A little bit bigger than what I have would be better. This is a 1 inch, but I think a 1.5 would be better. It doesn't have to be pink, but pink is cute. I found these on one of the graphic sites, Portable Party I Love Me Time. And inside and you're not going to be able to see everything, and you're going to have to customize some things to be, more. I was looking for this other letter I was going to show you, but I think I'm not sure where that is. Oh, here it is. I put a letter in here. Usually it looks a little bit like this, and I just customize it. Basically, it kind of says my name, my website, my phone number, and it says, "Welcome to this pampering party," explains what it is. It says, "Please feel free to smell and try 3 of the samples provided in the pouches." So they're allowed to sample and try 3 of those, take it home. And it also tells them how to make an order on your web page. So my web page address is there, and it shows them at checkout, choose, and then you have to name what this portable party is. So if it was at my husband's school or it was at somewhere else, you could maybe name it, the name of that place, so they kind of understand that that's what to check. From the events tab, you may also fill out an order form, which will be collected in the back. So in the very back, I do have order forms back here. But most of the people usually go online. They sit in front of their smartphone or their computer and they place an order. Order anytime between now and you have to have an end date. Usually just like 2 weeks. You don't want to make it super long or they forget about it. If you have questions or you want to join my pampering team or you want to host an event, this is what you do. Okay? And at the end it just says that we're a pampering line and that all of our products are made in the USA. There's no animal testings, parabens, sulfates, fillers, and everything is 25 and under. And buy 5 products and get the 6th free. So that's all included in my letter that goes in the front of the portable party. Okay, and then there's another little letter here explaining some of the samples. You can choose as many samples to put in here as you want as far as variety, or just a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes this is one of my older ones. This one was when I only gave 5 different samples. I gave a complexion perfection. I gave I'm a turning blueberry mask. I gave Moisture 911 moisturizer. I gave a snarky bar and some body cream. That was it. Those were the only samples that were in the portable potty. This time, this is going to come out. I'm going to change the wording of this, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to give out at the place that a business that I'm doing next. These are called pricing at a glance. I have a lot of these around the house in case someone calls me. I have one in my car. I have one laminated that Simone gave me for some challenge that I won. And they're really helpful. I think they're in your Posh box, and you can print them up at home. It basically gives you all the products really quickly and their prices. And so they're great for a portable party because I'm not giving out catalogs. Catalogs are expensive and they cost money. So you don't want to leave those at a school or somewhere where they're going to walk off and people aren't going to really experience and understand it. This is meant to stay in the break room and for the people to come and kind of look at it while they're eating lunch or snacks that they're in there for, and taking their samples out of the back from home. And I'll explain to you, all your samples need to have your name and phone number on them, whether you use just a little address label that you got and you write it with a pen or they're printed and typed. It doesn't matter, but you definitely have to have them on all the samples, because if they do get them home and they do love them, then they don't remember, oh no, you know, when it was at my husband's school, it was easy. They could go up to my husband and ask him. But when it's somewhere where you don't know many people, it's not going to work. So you need to have your name on every sample. So I'll show you that. So pricing at a glance is in the beginning. I have a little thing about being vegan. Let's see if I can move this here, because I have a lot of people ask me about that, because I used to be vegan, so I still kind of get those questions. Then I have this little thing about what is Posh and explains a little bit about Posh. And then I have something that shows the perks. This is all about the perks. And granted, not everyone is going to read all of this. Some people might be in the break room alone, and instead of playing on their phones, they might decide to look at this. Okay, so then I have, these are for sale in the portal. I did not buy these. These are, I think they're called information sheets, or product sheets. This is the Big Fat Yummy Hand Cream one, and I printed up the front and the back of it. Okay, and that's just information about the product. If someone is interested, they will read it. Then there's one for the chunks. All the chunk bars are there, and the back. And then in this section right here, you would go to like Walmart and buy a pencil case that has the holes in it, and you would put that in here. If you're doing only a couple samples, like what I said, where you're only picking 5 totally, I'm not talking about 5 inside here. I'm talking about 5 variety. Then you would only be putting, if you were choosing soap, then you might be putting your soap samples in here. If you were choosing hand cream, you would be putting your hand cream in here, some of here. So this party I'm doing a lot more because some of the people already know me here, and I'm not worried about a lot of it walking off, and I'm believing in the honor system where they're only going to take 3. So I do have some soap chunk samples here. Go Cocoa and Dive In. And I do have Hip Hip Hooray, Hippie Hooray body cream and Honey Honey body cream. I also have 2 Big Fat Yummy. These are all portal samples this time. Sometimes my own personal soap. This is the Fields Better Soon. This, and I'm going to show you what this looks like in a second, but I will probably put 1 or 2 of these in there of my own personal soaps, but when I have extras, I like to put the real soaps in here because they look cute and stylish. Okay, and not all of these, if you can see, have my label yet. I'll show you my labels on some of the other ones in a minute. Then I have the bestseller list here. My bestsellers are here, and there's squares, if you can see, on a lot of the things that are in the Posh box for you to print. Make sure you put your information on here. I haven't done that yet for this new catalog. Then this is masks and muds. So there's information on the back here about all the masks. And in this pocket are all the masks. Not all of them, but I have Totes Oats, Envy This, and Calling All Fairies. And I will put something here that says to test these on your arm, so they know not to put it right on their face because they could have a reaction. Different people have different sensitive skin, and Calling All Fairies is not really for sensitive skin, so I usually put something right in here about that. This is about skin sticks, and this isn't going, Just Chilling is going to be on back order till May, so I will put something right here about that. And I don't ever have any samples of skin sticks. I have not made any yet. I know some people who have, and I did not win any little mini healers, so I don't have any in here right now. And this is my favorite line. Everyone knows this is my fave. I do talk about that in my welcome letter a little bit about the natural line. I don't have Throwing Shade yet because it's not offered yet except for in a big bundle. And I have Envy This, which was in the other part right here. Envy This. And you could move that back to here if you wanted, but I usually leave it up there. Okay, and then in the very back, I have just information about the body, Posh body stuff, and the specialty face things like your body washes, your Impish eyes, and your Bear It All to take off your makeup, which is something I can't wait to buy because I had samples of it and I'm in love with it. It takes my eye makeup off so great, and my friend says that it takes lip sense off incredible too. So you might want to promote that if you got this in your kit or if you have samples of it. Anyway, this is where I have all the body scrubs and body butters, and here's samples. I'll show you what my label looks like that's on. It's not on in everything yet. I need to keep labeling. Sometimes Aiden helps me. So it's a really tiny little one. It says, "Be pampered, contact me to order." It has my name, my phone number, and my referral link is here. Okay, and then in the very back of the portable binder, I just have one more information sheet on, Snarkies. And like I said, the order forms are in the back. So that, I put this in a bag. I don't have the bag right here to show you, but I won it in the Posh Academy, getting my props done on time. So I just put it in there. I put my name on the binder, who it belongs to, and if there's someone I know who works there, I usually put their name somewhere there too, so they know that if it gets lost or it ends up in a different room, that they can put it back into the break room and that it belongs to someone. So if you get your soap and you do put it in the microwave and cut it a little bit to make your samples, you can buy these little tiny bags. These are jewelry bags in Michael's and in Walmart. And then you can print your labels at home. These labels can be found in any of the graphic groups on Facebook, and you stick the little graphic sticker on here, and this is Fields Better Soon. I also have the guava one. I have little samples of that too. There's different ways to make soap samples, but this is one of the ones that I found was cost effective and easy. So okay, so I just really wanted to show you what my portable party looks like and how easy it is to do. It's not something, if you're new, that you want to do, right away, but you do want to try it at some point. I would definitely, when I first started, I just took the kit just because I wanted the kit and I wasn't going to sell, and then I realized, I think I can sell these. I really like the products. So I started just doing Facebook parties online, and that was really a great place to get my PV, personal volume. But then after being in the business for a little while, I realized there was a lot of people in businesses where there's a lot of women working where this would be a great thing, especially for break rooms. So this is what I've been doing lately. So still have not done many home parties, but a few, and I do enjoy that. It's just, that's harder. Sometimes people don't want to have a whole bunch of people in their house because they have to clean it and things like that. So the Facebook parties have been really good for that. And I have some Facebook party scripts that I can share with you at another time and put into the file part of our page. So I just wanted to share this with you. If you have any questions about the things you saw in the video or where I can find things, just let me know below. Thanks for watching.